What up, it's your boy Darth back at it again with another video. Today we're here with Chainsaw Man episode 6. Last episode was a banger. Not as much action as I'm lying. There was action. Just not the same kind that we got in episode 4. But yeah, there was action, but mostly that was a fire episode because of how much we got out of just the action that Denji got in that episode. So we were introduced to the full, or at least for as far as we know, the full cast of characters that we will have, or at least the main cast. I think there's probably a couple more people. Like you little side character. They're not all side characters. The point is, we got the full cast. And now we're on a mission to find the Gun Devil, who is an absolute demon. I don't even think I did the Gun Devil enough justice in the discussion, because we were talking about a lot of other stuff, but is an absolute demon. Like, he killed, or she, we don't know who it is. They killed over 1 million people in 5 minutes. That is disgusting. The absolute potential for how much power the Gun Devil has is crazy. So we've set up what I can imagine is the big bad for now, and now we're basically on like a sucker and a hunt for all of its parts, so it can lead us to the actual body. So we left off with a I was about to say prism, but an illusion, visual illusion kind of devil, optical illusion devil, or whatever the fuck it is. Maybe it's a devil that runs off the fear of getting lost, something. And now everybody's confused, and we have a fight on our hands. At least I think we do. So we're gonna hop straight into it. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. Having your requests, whether it be more Chainsaw Man or something totally different, you can subscribe to. Oh my god, something different. You can suggest that. Best place to do that is like my social media, Instagram, stuff like that, or the comment section. And if you want these episodes in its full length, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Link's going to be in the description for that as well. We also have Discord. I keep forgetting to say that. Yeah, we have Discord as well, if you want to join that. So with all that being said, we're going to get our headphones, make sure they're on. Them bitches is on, and let's just get into it. Well, she is hyperventilating. That's been her entire... What? Okay. Okay. Oh my god, just to check. Call me crazy, but she is probably my favorite out of everybody. Throw up the peace signs again. Throw up the peace signs again. The more I listen to this fucking song, like before when I first heard this song, I was like, oh, this song's a bop. Like this shit's hard. The more I listen to this fucking song, I cannot get this song out of my fucking head. I cannot get this song out of my... It is incredible how good this song is. Like, you ever listen to something and the first time you listen to it, it's like, oh, that's good. But the more you listen to it, you're like, oh no, this is a fucking heater. That's this OP. I have no idea what it is about this OP, but it is so fucking, from like imagery and all this other shit. It's incredible. I can't, like, this OP ends and I wish it didn't. It's crazy. It is so crazy how good this shit is. Like, how is the OP entertaining? Like, it sounds weird, but how is the OP entertaining? Like, of course the OP is supposed to be entertaining, but this entertaining? You got demons in. What is that? Bro, crazy. And they doing the hot dog dance. Why is he in? Oh, because he's never had a bed like that. He's, of course, he would enjoy it while he has it. He's enjoying. That's not a bad theory, though. Okay.
肉片の反応はそのデビルハンターが私たちみたいにはめられないことを祈るしかないね。私たち全員ここで。
Oh, come on. Nah.
お腹ペコペコで死んじゃうんだ。親が優秀な兄だけは大学に行かせたいからって私に働かせたんです。風俗かデビルハンター。
Oh my! They said either go kill some demons or start an OnlyFans. Oh. Oh, the baby. Perfect. That's like actually sad. Why is Power making it funny? Oh. So it's not an illusion. We're just stuck in one moment of time. Great point. Great. You know, I don't give a fuck what any of you say. That's the best thing that anybody said. How would they do before the snap? Yeah, that's fair. Say, how are you like this? They're all. He's breaking down. Oh no. Backstory. It's great for socializing. Yeah, who cares about what'll kill you at 75 when you won't see 50? Oh, God. That's crazy. Yeah. So Denji? Because when that nigga fight, it's crazy. But yeah, you might just fit the bill too. Hey, look at it this way. It means that he has no plan or intentions on dying. Just one, and he did not have just one. Yes, yes. Huh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Motherfucker. Oh no. Oh no. Let it eat you. Oh, you cold. Ooh, yep, feel that. You gotta get dead. Yeah, feel that. Oh. They'll probably just get bigger. Yep. Jesus Christ. Yep. Yep. Any enemy that looks like a fucking cancer just gets bigger as you heard it.
それはないよ。
Oh, because he wants a contract. Yeah,
あ
right.
の悪魔は言ったでしょ。
Yeah.
悪魔が使う
Yeah.
契約
He'd have to
強い
he'd have
力
to uphold it.
契約を片方が守れば
ハンターが悪魔と契約することは法律でも認められている。その悪魔
う
の
ーん
受けるべきです。
悪魔はデンジを殺したがっている。デンジの死が悪魔側の利益になるんだろう。だから契約は受けない。
じゃあ私も
Right.
キ君実際なんか外に出る作戦はあるの？
悪魔の言葉を信じるなら奴を殺すことはできない。でもデンジも殺すつもりはない。どうしようもなくなったら刀を使います。
それはダメ。
No, you won't. Oh my god.
使えば解決できんの。
What is that?
使えばいいじゃん。
どうしようもなくなっても刀は使わない。
Oh no. I knew it.
貴様が全部食べたのか。
わしじゃない。
It was not me.
食べておったわ。
Oh my god.
わかっちゃった。私たちデビルハンターなのに。荒井君は悪魔の仲間なんだ。スパイだったんだ。
You're a spy.
スパイじゃ。
俺は悪魔の
What? He's spicy. What the fuck? Wait. Oh shit. It's like it's feeding off of. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. Yo. Oh, you definitely can't have his heart, bro. That's my dog Pochita. No. Oh shit.
いいですよね。姫野先輩。姫野先輩。
Lord.
使えば外には出られるだろうけど、使うと契約でアキ君の寿命がかなり減るの。
I get, yeah.
アキ君はまだやらなきゃいけないことがたくさん
Yeah.
あるんだ。だから
Yeah.
ね
Yeah, that makes. Oh! Oh my god!
刺されても仕方のない胸くその悪い野郎だが銃の悪魔を殺そうとしている。
Yeah, that means, yeah,
悪魔を殺せないんだ。
yeah. He's an ally.
そを殺すには立ち向かう機会のあるデビル
Yeah.
自分の血だけじゃ他人の血は難儀じゃがちょんまげが死んだら飯を作る人間がいなくなるからの
Hmm.
仕方なくやってやるわ
Oh no. Listen. If we all calm the fuck down, I think we're good, actually.
まだ忘れてねえからな。
勝つ算段があるのか
Yeah, well,
チェーンソーになる。
yeah. He's just gonna rip him apart.
あの悪魔。なんだか知らねえが、俺のチェーンソーにビビってやがる。攻撃を受けた時に痛いって言ってやがった。
Oh, in eternity, if you hurt him for eternity, he's good. Or he's.
なるまで痛めつけて自殺させりゃいい。
悪魔みたいな発想じゃな
もううんざりなんだよ。
Let's go.
外出れたら貸し借りなしだからな。
Hey. Let's get it! Oh, Denji's a demon, bro. That's crazy. Oh, is that the end? Bro. Okay. It's a bop too. God, I love the whole thing of having like multiple EDs, like every episode. It's crazy. Oh, okay. Fuck. A devil, eternity devil. Yeah. Okay. Eternity devil. Facts. That's scary too. I can see that. I can see that being a devil. But this episode was pretty cool. Seems to be more of like a connective episode to like, like a, oh, what happens next, but now I think about it, we haven't had a proper cliffhanger at all in this show. As far as the show has been going for the 6th episode, we haven't had like an actual cliffhanger. And just this just so happens to be the first one. But the devil itself is pretty cool. I think one of the cool things about this show and this episode is something that I've already talked about before, but I'll say again, is just the vastness of what a devil could be, because it literally could be anything. The type of like, and here's the thing about this devil is that it could be anything, and for this episode it was in an eternity devil. So it doesn't just have to be like, oh, this is the car devil, this is the tomato devil, this is the chainsaw man, like this is the gun devil. No, it could be more than just things. But this solidifies that devils can also be concepts, which is cool because now this brings a different this puts devils in a whole different ballpark, right? Devils don't just have to be, this is the terrorist devil, you know what I'm saying? But we could have more ethereal themes to devils than just that. Like there could be a fucking, what, we have the eternity devil, there could be an afterlife devil, there could be heaven. I don't think enough people are afraid of heaven to warrant a devil, and if there is a devil for it, I don't think they'd be too strong. But there could be a hell devil, there could be a death devil, like, oh, a death devil. Ooh, that's kind of hard. Wait a minute. That would be a Don for real. But the devil could be anything. There could be a fucking sleep devil, sleep paralysis. There's so many things that devils could be. And the idea of this being an eternity devil is so cool. Just the thought of like a devil embodying not an aspect, but eternity is more of a philosophy, right? A philosophy of time just opens the door wide open for so many different things. So that is very cool. I really like that we got that this kind of devil. Now, obviously, as they said, they couldn't really immediately feed the devil to feed Denji to the devil, because obviously if it wants Denji, it means that there is something it aids him in some way. If they fed Denji to the devil, then it would be a little bit not even a little bit, it would be not in their favor at all. One thing that the devil did say that kind of stood out to me is that he kind of threw in there like, hey, it could even be as a corpse, I don't care, just feed him to me, right? And as Denji said, the devil seems to be afraid of his chainsaws, and as we also saw, it got hurt, it could feel pain, stuff like that. My thought process is that as long as it's the Eternity Devil, it can get itself into a Dormammu situation. The reason why this devil, as something as prolific as the idea of eternity, decide to lay a trap instead of just attacking, is kind of says a lot about it. Because of the whole Dormammu situation that it can get into. The idea is that since it's an Eternity Devil and it's not, it won't be as strong. Like, one, it won't be as strong because the idea of eternity is scary, but not as scary as a gun or a chainsaw, or hell, not even as scary as a wolf, you know what I'm saying, or fox. Those things aren't so wide, like that idea isn't so widely like frightening to people. So what it does is that it lays a trap in which it traps people like within like that one moment of time, and then it feeds off the fear of the occupants of that moment in time. So the fact that it has to lay a trap means that by itself it's not very strong. It had to absorb the fear from the people in order to get as strong as it was. And even during the episode, you could see the more everybody was like, are we gonna make it out of here? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, as soon as what's her name? Co something starts with a K. The anxiety devil. As soon as she like kind of lost it with Arai, I think his name's Arai, he immediately, the Eternity Devil got like grew in strength. Because now Arai and her were freaking out because she's about to go attack Arai, or suspects Arai of being like a spy, or as Power says, he's spicy. But immediately gets a lot powerful, and then they get into the situation that they are in. So it's just cool that though once again the show is very simple, you can kind of see how and why certain devils fight the way that they do, or why they tackle situations the way that they do. So it's cool, but that also means, as I said, which is why I'm trying to like loop this around, is that it can get into that situation of, since it is the Eternity Devil, what it could end up getting done to itself is just being trapped in its own eternity. Only Denji in this situation, it's probably going to add a little pain to that. Eternity is scary, but what's scarier is living eternity in constant pain. So if Denji, or at least that's what I'm thinking, is that if Denji uses that idea to his advantage, or his, just to the advantage, that could probably be a way that they get out of this. That's why I say it's like the Dormammu I've come to bargain kind of thing, where that one was more like him just being annoyed. This one could basically just be Denji torturing this devil. We got some more backstory with Hanako and what's my nigga's name, bro? Aki. Aki was very straight-laced. I mean, not straight-laced. Aki was very kind of just as he is now. But he was, you could see how green he was, even though Aki was still Aki, you know what I'm saying? And him being like, yo, you shouldn't smoke, or like, I'm not gonna smoke because it adds it's bad for your bones and stuff like that. And her Hanako's response being, well, you don't really worry too much about it, like when you don't expect to live past like 40, 30 or something like that. I don't know how old Hanako is, but like when you don't expect to live very long, as they said over and over again, devil hunters usually die young. So I'm guessing that Hanako is like mid-20s, like maybe 26, 27. Max Hanako maybe 30. But yeah, when you don't live for very long, you don't really care. You know, having a smoke isn't too crazy of a hobby. But what it does for Aki is first of all, it gives him and Hanako like a way to, as she said, a way to socialize. It's very good for socialization, and they became closer just off of that. But what I really enjoyed about this, about that backstory, was the girlfriend of the last partner coming up and slapping Hinako. I don't know everybody's name too well right now. Slapping her, and she just took it, and she was like, well, they can't really do anything to the devil, so I just accept it. That's just what little they can do. So it almost seems like Hinako or Hanako, whatever, is in this state of like she seems very dejected. And she still has that bubbly air to her, kind of how Aki, you can tell how green he is, but he's still Aki. In the flashback, she still has that bubbly air to her, but she still feels very dejected about like losing all her partners and stuff like that, which, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, it seems to have manifested, unless she's already had this, manifested a separation anxiety for her. But feeling so dejected and feeling like she can't do anything, Aki now goes over to the lady and puts gum on her like shirt or something like that, which is nothing, right? But what it shows Hanako, Hinako, whatever, that while yes, that is like, for the girlfriend, that's like a little thing that she can do, is that I can't go over and box up the devil that killed my significant other, but I can go box up his partner who didn't save her, didn't save him, or didn't, or watched them die, something like that, I can go hurt the next best thing. That's the little that they can do. So Aki's showing Hanako that it's fine, because while yes, you can be very dejected and all that other stuff, there's still little things that we can do too. You can go over, put gum on her jacket or whatever, and then now you parading around looking like a goof. You know what I'm saying? That's a little thing that that they can do as devil hunters, and it seems to kind of bring her out of that fog of dejection and depression that she not even seems to really like had through all the loss of her partners. But as I said, what replaces that is a strong urge to keep Aki alive. And it's not a this I really enjoy this person's company, or I really love this person, or I really care about this person, so I don't want them to die. Everybody feels that about everybody that they are acquainted with, or just people that they know exist. This is different. This is like, in a lot of ways, and this seems very appropriate for this show, but in a lot of ways it reminds me of like when you have like a dog that is just very attached to a person, and then that person goes off to work and that dog is freaking the fuck out because like, where did they go? You know, when you have that dog that has like that separation anxiety, that's what that kind of reminds me of. And even when he's like, yo, I'm going to use a sword, and which apparently takes time, takes like a bit of his lifespan, which, yeah, of course, that's like the anime thing. that's the anime thing. Is that like a super strong move or like weapon that you have just takes a bit of your lifespan? So yeah, wasn't too surprised about that. But when he's like, yo, I'm going to use a sword, she immediately is like, no, you won't. And it wasn't like a no, we don't need to do all that now. It was a snap, I'm in your face, no, you won't. Like, it was almost deranged how quick she was to like stop him from using it, going to the point of like at some point she used his or used her ghost to tangle him up or restrict him from using it. So it's time after time we see this separation anxiety from Jesus, I keep forgetting her name, Hinako, whatever. And it's telling the kind of trauma and trouble that she's going through. It adds a great depth of character to her. You know, there's a lot of shows, and it's effective that they give their characters personalities off of their character. Like, one character will be very, you know, energetic and, you know, just a spitfire kind of character. One character is the brooding type of like, yeah, bro, I'm just in the back because they killed my clan. You know, something to that effect. Where this show seems to be opting to add depth to the character, in which once again, I must say, because, you know, some people might get their panties in a bunch, that other thing still works. I'm just saying that this show seems to have opted to rather than give characters character off of what character they're supposed to be betraying or what character type they're supposed to be portraying, it opts to give characters character by, or give characters depth by showing what mental turmoil they're going through, like specifically what is causing them to be like this. And with Hinako, even at some point she breaks and she's like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Because she realizes that Aki's not going to sacrifice Denji, and she's not going to let Aki use the sword. So, you know, it's just really well done. I think that type of depth to these characters is really well done, and they did a really good job with showing that with Hinako. Every other character is really cool. I like Arai and Ko something. I forget her name, but I really like her too. She's cool. She's cool. She's funny. She said, listen, her story was actually really sad. Like, that was actually genuinely sad. It just became funny because Power started laughing. And Power had one of them laughs in that moment, and this may be more of just like how good the voice acting was at that point. But when Power started laughing, it was one of those laughs that was infectious. Like, bro, that shit not funny, bro. But that shit is funny because you laughing, you know. So her story was actually really sad. Like, the fact that her parents, like, she's not the golden child, and her parents were like, listen, we need money to get one of y'all to college so we can have a better life, and y'all, one of y'all can take care of us, and it ain't gonna be you because we don't like you for real. So they get her to go be a devil hunter to make money, and it's like, listen, you're either gonna be a devil hunter or Brazzers is calling your name. And she's like, fuck it, I guess I'm hunting devils because I don't really feel like sucking dick. So that's actually really sad, especially when she ends off her rant with saying, but I'm afraid of devils and I wanted to go to college. Like, that's sad as fuck. Like, I could, if it weren't for Power laughing her fucking ass off, that scene would have been a lot more sad. And it's still sad. I'm not saying that the scene was ruined or anything. It was still very sad. It was just two layers to it, of it being sad and also Power being very not in tune with the feelings of humans, and laughing at her face. It was really funny. But yeah, the characters are really cool. I'm enjoying the dynamic between them, especially since they don't seem to all just be like, buddy, we are now friends, or like, you know, they don't even seem to all accept each other as comrades either. The whole angle of them being dogs really works because they don't have to see each other as comrades. In progression in their relationships will feel a little bit normal because it doesn't seem like the story is just pushing it on them to be, hey, y'all gotta be friends, y'all have to be friends, you know. And then this episode you see it in full force, like Anxiety Girl stabbed or tried to stab what's his name, DENJI, and ended up stabbing Aki. She was going to do it. Like, there was no like I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna do it because I can't really stomach it, or I'm gonna do it and somebody stops me. No, she was going to do it, and if it weren't for Aki getting in the way, like physically getting in the way and getting himself stabbed, yeah, there. When worse came to worse, they weren't going to have an anime, no, but we can't because we're comrades kind of situation, which in a lot of anime comes a lot earlier than they should. In this anime, this is episode 6 and out of 12, and yeah, they're already at each other's throats, literally, not like we are not compatible. You are the energetic one and I am the big tough one. We must have a non-lethal argument. No, this was an argument in which somebody literally could have died. And as I said in the last episode, there's an air of realism to this show that I don't see a lot. And that this whole thing of them literally wanting to kill DENJI adds to it, because yeah, somebody's gonna break and be like, yeah, we should just kill that guy, because like, why wouldn't they don't know DENJI. They like, what, because they're Nakama? I don't give a fuck, I'm trying to live, you can die, right? Like, it's smart. It's very smart. It's very smart character writing, I will say that. It's very smart character writing. But speaking of Aki and him getting stabbed, I really like that, though Aki, you know, as we just talked about, like, oh yeah, everybody doesn't, you know, they don't have like the whole comrade thing going on or whatever. They'll actually kill each other if need be. But with Aki getting stabbed and getting in front of the knife, one, it's because DENJI wants to kill the Gun Devil. Aki's entire life revolves around trying to kill the Gun Devil, and it doesn't matter how annoying DENJI is or how how stupid he is, how erratic he is, or whatever, like how much toilet paper he uses up, or what he does to his toast in the morning. Like, it doesn't matter about any of that shit. As far as Aki knows, he's like, that guy is enough of a maniac to want to kill the Gun Devil, and I need maniacs. I need that. And it kind of reflects what Hinako said in the not the beginning, but in the flashback, where she says it's devils aren't afraid. Like, devils aren't afraid of strong devil hunters. Those aren't scary to them. The ones that they fear are the ones with the screw loose, the crazy ones. You need the crazy ones. So it's good that they brought that up in the flashback, because it gives us a reason for why, outside of like, this is my friend, or this is my potential friend Denji, I can't let you kill him. You know, it gives us a reason for why Aki takes that knife for him, because like, he's like, bro, this is the craziest motherfucker out of all of us, for real. Like, you think Power is crazy, I don't know, man. This nigga a little different. He a little different. So I gotta have him. I gotta have him to fight the Gun Devil. I can't do it alone, and this guy is a prime teammate for me to fight the Gun Devil. So it's a light. The enemy of my enemy is my ally. And you know, they set up the whole thing of Denji and him being comrades without doing the Nakama thing. I'm not saying that the Nakama thing is horrible, or like, it's fine. For something being formulaic doesn't mean that's bad. It's just that it's cool that they did it without doing that. The show did that without, them having a big, like, oh, it's my potential friend thing. So yeah, it was really cool. I really enjoyed this episode. That ED was hard. Again, the animation in this episode was incredible. I'm just going through like screenshots that I'm seeing, and like, the animation was, dear God, I can't say enough about the fidelity of this animation. It's genuinely incredible. We are gonna have to no, I think we'll be fine. I was about to say we might have to be a little bit afraid of whether Hinako like loses it because Aki got stabbed, but I think we're gonna be fine. Power's kind of on the case, and I think that was more just the show showing us and reminding us that Hinako is a little unhinged and has a bit of a separation anxiety with Aki, which, cool. I like that. But this was a really good episode. This show, it shouldn't be this entertaining. I genuinely did not think that the show would be this entertaining. Like, when I heard about Chainsaw Man, I was like, oh, that's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a cool watch, like, not day to day. I wish day to day, but week to week. Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty. But this show is genuinely entertaining. This is a show that I really wish I wasn't. I say this every now and then when there's a really good show that's kind of like this, where I wish I weren't reacting to, because the way I usually do a lot of shows is that I'll wait until all the episodes are out. I don't care. I can wait. It's fine. A lot of shows I waited years for. I waited almost 10 years for season 2 of Attack on Titan. You think that I won't wait for a couple months for the show to come, of like the entirety of a show to come out? I will. But this show, I genuinely wish I weren't reacting to it, because then I could wait for everything to come out and then I'd binge it. But there is a beauty in watching something week to week, and so I am very glad that I'm watching this week to week. But yeah, this shit is fire. So if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Chainsaw Man or something totally different, the best place in that in is always my social media. Link's gonna be in the description below. And if you want these episodes early, subscribe. Not early, Jesus. Okay, not early. If you want the full-length reaction to these episodes, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Link's gonna be in the description as well. We also have Discord if you want to join that. So, with all that being said, I'm gonna get my off button ready. There it is. Y'all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.